Alright, so it looks like I'm going to be starting with the Karshwar area of the thing. So let's go do this. Hello there, I'm Daya from Karshwar. Are you here to take part in the Wisdom Gala too? This is the new game that our Darshan has put forth, Project Connectivity. Would you like to give it a go? If I recall, Karshwar's specialty is... We study mechanics and architecture, yes. Seems like I've gone off topic. So, to take part in the Scala, many of our students put their heads together. And the result was Project Connectivity. Basically, players will need to use the various objects that we have prepared to, well, create a pathway. Laying down bridges, setting up stairs, the eventual goal is to create a path for people to travel on that can reach its destination. Once you have finished constructing that road, we will conduct a final verification, just like how we would test completed buildings. Essentially, you just need to set up a safe road to attain success. That sounds rather complicated. Don't worry, you're not being asked to construct anything in real time. If anything goes wrong and the road collapses, we'll just have to rebuild it. We're not putting limits on the number of tries you have either. Just let your imagination run free and build as beautiful as a road as can be. Okay, spend construction points to construct mode during project activity to construct a road, and use a test mode to check if the road you have created will take you from the designated start through all checkpoints. Checkpoints can be assessed in any order. In test mode, you need to stay on pre-built or placed construction materials. If you fall, you will be sent back to the start or to a checkpoint. If in test mode, getting through all the checkpoints will constitute a successful challenge. Upon success, the less total construct points you spend, the higher the score you will get. Each channel will grant you different construction materials with different costs. The continued use of each construction material will cause its cost to increase. Use different materials suitably to create the best road. Alright, let's give it a shot. This one, so this is the only one available. Okay, so those are the 3 goals. You start there. Can I move it down? That's camera height. Vertical movement. There we go. Place. tubes. At least there's no timer on this. And there we go. Alright, done. This one. And there we go. Now the next one will be Gathering of Stars. Which is back. No. Is that in the bazaar? I think that might be in the bazaar. Nope, it's up there. I hope everyone will enjoy this little gadget. What's there to play over here? You're the traveler, aren't you? I'm Farabal from Rotrust, or however you say that. I don't suppose you know what it is we study here, do you? Well, I think it was... We study the stars, though that's not a very precise way of putting it. We do have a lot of specializations within the darshan itself. Unfortunately, a lot of things about our research wouldn't make much sense to the average person if we just explained it as is. Excuse me. In fact, the chances of them even being interested are slim. And I was concerned that setting up an astrology booth would just end in the involved students getting into academic discussions and not manning the stall. As such, after much discussion, we decided on a middle-of-the-road option. See this special astrolabe? Or astrolabe, I guess? Many stars have been placed on it, and what you need to do is arrange them into a specific image. These images will not be particularly complicated, and they will not involve any ongoing and as yet unresolved academic disputes. So, a simple, fun, and definitely not divisive pictorial puzzle. You strike me as being really nervous. Well, this game does have to do with the stars, after all. Some of our students get the sweats the moment they hear that word. You don't know how many people I had to tell that this was just a toy and has nothing to do with academic research. Never mind that. If you're interested, feel free to give it a go. Rotate the Artisan Astrolabes in the Gathering of Stars event, or adjust the Astrolabe section's heights to complete the specific image. Once the angle and height are at a suitable location, the Artisan Astrolabe stars will light up. Once all stars are lit up, the picture will be completed. After a certain amount of time elapses following the challenge's beginning, you can ask for help from the organizer and obtain a hint, which will show the intended star position. Let's give this a shot. I wish the older students would stop coming over to ask. This really truly is just a toy. Oh, it's you, Traveler. Would you like to play a round or two of Gathering Stars? I'd like to give it a try. Okay. I can only do one right now. Oh. They just unlock. Okay. Aw. This is interesting. Let's see. That's not what I want to do. How do I do the height thing? Oh, I just went past it so quickly. Okay. Next. There we go. All right. Got all those done. Now on to the next one. Back over here. You're this one. Okay. Oh, hello there, traveler. It would seem that you're here to take part in the Wisdom Gala. If it would interest you, would you like to try out the game that we at our Amarata, these names, has set up? And what sort of game would that be? Our Dashan has set up a little game called Mimetic Replication. In this game, I will introduce you to the behavioral patterns of certain animals. Of course, these patterns have been simplified and generalized to make them easier to understand. What you'll need to do is to use the models we have prepared to imitate the actions of the corresponding animals. That does sound pretty simple. Precisely. Animals have regular behavioral patterns is a statement that is both simple to understand and accept. But behind something so simple lie mysteries that are most deep indeed. However, let us put academic observation aside for the moment and simply enjoy the habitual behaviors of animals in a relaxed manner. Was my tone too serious? That's not good. Traveler, are you here to give mimetic replication a try? Let's give it a go. Weasels. Use jump at the right moment and control the weasel model to obtain coins at the appropriate rhythm point. Use leap to reach coins at a higher location. Well, I got my 3 stars. So here's the thing. They don't have the circle full, even though I got 100%. That's mean. Okay, so... Okay, that was just saying... I don't know why I did that. I collected the rewards already. That's mean. Okay, next one is concocted reaction. Oh, look, it's right next to me. How did this fall to me? Couldn't we have assigned this task to a more experienced senior student? Are you running some event here as well? Oh, Traveler. Yes. Yes, we are indeed. Running an event. Well, I say it's an event, but really it's a domain that awaits exploration. Does this domain have anything to do with the gala? Oh, let's not even get into that. I only came to be in charge of this affair because of the gala. Sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Bahadur from Spantamad, and our research lies in the field of alchemy, the elements, and topics like that. So I was assigned this task, but as much as I've thought about it, couldn't think of a game that our darshan could run. Putting up a crafting bench to do public alchemical experiments would be too boring. And there was no way we could run some demonstrations of elemental reactions. If something went wrong, the whole site would go up in smoke. And what would we do then? In the end, I had to ask the Adventurers Guild for help, and it was with their aid that I found this domain. Several of my fellow students and I went inside to investigate, and to be honest, it is an utter mess in there. As such, we've developed a few potions specialized for use inside this domain. And well, that's our darshan specially demonstrated now. Ha ha ha. So, if you're interested, Traveler, take these potions with you and go investigate the domain. I'll mark its location on your map. Has anyone come to, play this game? Quite a few adventurers did come to give this a go. They were quite excited, too. But I must say that very few of our fellow students did. Whatever the case may be, you can go in as long as you're interested. The adventurers who tried this earlier rated it as being very challenging. Ah, yes, for when you do go, I will have some potions there for you. Stay safe when exploring that domain, okay? Alright? You need to defeat opponents within a time limit during concocted reaction. Use resilience concoctions to resist a maximum of 2 negative effects. Use enhancing concoctions to obtain a maximum of 2 different buffs. Okay, so where do I go for this now? Here? Teleport. Do I get a score for this? I think I do. Let's do normal and see how that goes. Linchpin opponent's HP will be increased by 150%. Linchpin opponent's HP will regenerate by 15% for each normal opponent on the field every 10 seconds. Opposing reinforcements have been deployed. Oops. Normal opponents will take terrain constraints. Linchpin opponents can unleash geo waves that deal damage to characters. Guess I'll go with that one. Oh, resist. Next. Pressurizing vortex. Cyclone will be generated at the position hit the when there are less than 2 opponents near the character. The character's attack will be increased by that. The character's attack hits a linchpin opponent. An extra 2 damage instance will be dealt. Triggered once every 6 seconds. An executable barrage. When a normal opponent is defeated, shockwave will be unleashed at their position and deal damage to. Let's do these. Party setup. Let's do this.
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
The wind knows me, as one with wind and cloud.
Judgment! Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my soul. Shiver! Hit! Yeah!
One with nature. Fallen leaves adorn my...
Let me weave you a breath. Orders given. Orders received. Lights out. Yeah.
The wind knows me.
You can't run. Shiver.
As one with wind and cloud.
Witness the power of Gala. Rain out. Yeah. Judgment.
Opening box of Adepti-Trix.
One with nature.
Punishment. Rain cutter. Huh? Hup.
All right, got it done in less than 2 minutes. So was that all the rewards for that? That's not that one. Oh, I have to do it on hard difficulty too. Okay. So I'll just do it on hard difficulty from now on. That being the case, maybe I should use a different team. Let's see. That. Next. I did those. But see, Kazuha help get rid of this stuff. Yeah, I'll continue doing this team. Okay, let's do this.
Sacred name. Fortune preserve.
Clouds high. The birds call. Into the wind.
Shiver. Let me weave you a verse. Rain outline. Yeah. Yeah.
One with nature.
Wheel of life.
Punishment. You can't run. Hup. Rain cutter. Yeah.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Shiver.
Opening box of Adepti-Trix.
Judgment. Yeah. Lights out. Witness the power of Gala.
Go.
You can't run.
One with nature.
Punishment. You can't run. No, my sword. Let me weave you a
Sacred name. Fortune preserve.
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
judgment. Witness the power of
The wind knows me.
Yeah. Shiver.
One with nature.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Orders given. Orders received.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Yeah. Yeah. Lights out. Yeah.
Wheel of life.
Yeah. You can't run.
wind knows me.
Sacred name, Fortune Preserver.
As one with wind and cloud.
Let me read you a verse. Know my sword.
Rise.
Into the wind.
Shiver. Judgment. You can't run. Witness the power.
Orders given, orders received.
The wind knows me.
There we go. Almost 4 minutes, but still within the time limit, and I think that's all that matters for this, if I remember. Okay. Antiquity hut. Come on. Okay.
Keep up.
Ah, why does everyone seem so exhausted? Are you running some sort of event here? You're the traveler, aren't you? Haha, I've always wanted to meet you. That's right. Vahamana is running an archaeology-themed game this time. We have many researchers who study history under our banner, and so archaeological work, especially the sort that is done in person, is often unavoidable. Wait, don't be nervous. We're not getting everyone to do that in person. This event is just a replica of archaeological activities. We have placed a lot of replica relics and buried them all around Sumeru City, and we term those places, at least for now, our archaeological zones. Those who take part in this activity just need to bring our specially made detectors to those sites and dig up the buried replicas. It's all thanks to the students of other darshans for constructing a batch of containers and corresponding detectors. You just need to follow the detector in order to find the replicas. We've even split the types of replicas into zones according to the elements. However, these detectors were originally used in elemental surveys, and despite our last-minute modifications, they might still be affected by certain elements. All in all, you just need to dig up all the replicas, and you'll find that we've got awesome rewards for you. What do you think, traveler? Would you be interested in giving this a go? Doesn't sound too hard. Haha, great! In that case, here's a detector. I'll mark the archaeological zones on your archaeological manual. Alright, that should do it. Well then, traveler, go out there and have yourself some archaeological fun. Once you've found all the relic replicas, do remember to come back and collect your reward from me. Follow the archaeological manual to reach the archaeological zones in which the replica relics are buried. Once you are in an archaeological zone, equip and use the search compass. The compass will take the closest replica relic's location as its target and use trail density to show how far you presently are from that location. The closer you are to the burial location, the denser the trail will be. You can place search compasses in different locations, which will allow you to use their indicated trail densities to search in the direction of higher trail density. After trail density reaches 90%, you can immediately detect the relic replica. You have a total of 3 search compasses deployed at once. Archaeological zones can contain elemental objects that will disrupt the detection abilities of the search compasses. If you find such items, clear them out quickly and restart your search. After you have deployed search compasses in an archaeological zone for a time, the compasses will be able to more accurately determine the position of the replica relics, and will cause a more accurate search area to be displayed on your map. So, wait, hold up. Okay, so over here. Oh, I messed that up. Oh well. Let's go over here. Six, but it might be because of that. Yep. Okay. Something out of character real quick.
Ready for...
Collect these while I'm at it. Oh, hi. That was quick. Okay. 1%. Collect these while I'm here. There we go. Can I do them one at a time, or do I have to return them all at once? Let's navigate. Can't actually work there. Nope. Okay. So, do it later. Got it. And truth steps. Yep.
Keep up.
Good day to you, traveler. Given how you appear, you must be here to take part in the Wisdom Gala, yes? If you're interested, would you like to try out the event that we, the Haravat, are organizing? If I recall, Haravat studies languages. That's a loose summary. That is what we research here at Haravat. Whatever. Well, what do you think? Sounds like a good fit for the gala's festive and relaxed atmosphere, does it not? Many of my fellow Darshan members do quite think so. Everyone is having fun to their heart's content. So surely we shall not spoil the mood by going around asking people riddles, yes? In any case, we shall be hard pressed to drum up much interest if we make people guess riddles for our activity. After much friendly or after much friendly discussion, we have decided a little game known as In Truth Steps. It does not require any tools or items, just a settled mind and clear thoughts. When this game starts, I will tell you a story. Now, it may seem to you that the tale is going nowhere. Indeed, some parts of it might even defy common sense. And so you can question me, to which I will answer using three types of answers: yes, no, or it doesn't matter. What you need to do is use your questions to find the truth to this story. Don't be nervous, though. The correct answer isn't meant to be all that complicated. What do you say? If you're interested, we can start now. Listen to a story and use questions to understand various details regarding said story. Note that you only receive yes, no, and it has nothing to do with the story style answers. If the question you have asked has some critical element to it, you may gain new hints as to what to ask. Once you have enough information, you'll need to start pursuing the truth. Correctly answer all the questions related to the truth to complete the peculiar story. Let's start. Well then, would you like to give truth in steps a go? Yes. Good, good. In that case, lend me your ears. A group of forest rangers was patrolling the Avidia forest. Asti and Bidam were responsible for surveying the surrounding environment. While advancing, they discovered monsters ahead and ended up getting caught in a downpour, with the rain making the ground so muddy that they were temporarily stranded. Asti sent Bidem out to the other team of forest rangers with the intention of reminding them to stay vigilant. Then Asti hid in a tree until the monsters left. Later, following Bidem, the other team of forest rangers successfully rendezvoused with Asti. Afterwards, they quickly left the forest. However, of their number, only Badim was soaking wet. Why was that? Begin analyzing. Was the downpour heavy? Yes. Could people travel across the mire easily? No, the mire could not be traversed by human strength. The forest rangers. Was any waterproof gear brought along? Yes, enough to ensure that the forest rangers' clothes would not get wet. Were Ashley and Badim far away from the other team of the forest rangers? Yes, the distance was so great that even shouts could not be heard. Were there any vision holders among the forest rangers? No. Was everyone on that patrol a forest ranger? No. Badim. Did Badim have a different set of objectives compared to the forest rangers? No. Was Badim a forest ranger? Badim was not a forest ranger, but the forest ranger's companion. Was Badim hired assistance? This question, I fear, has nothing to do with the story. Was Badim hostile toward the forest ranger? This question, okay. Badim's identity. Was Badim a human being? No. Was Badim an elemental creature? No. Was Badim an animal? Yes. Badim's abilities. Did Badim carry any instruments in particular? No. Can Badim fly? Yes. Was Badim a vision holder? That we know. It was one of those dusk birds, wasn't it? Could Badim use a wind glider properly? No. Did Badim need equipment outside? Whatever. No. Did Badim fly alone? Yes. Was flight one of Badim's innate abilities? Yes. Find the truth. How did Badim leave the mire and pass the message on? By being a good flyer. Badim was a dusk bird. Why was Badim wet all over? Badim did not bring any waterproof cruise puddle. Vadim did not bring any waterproof gear. I want to say Vadim liked the rain, but he's a bird, so he wouldn't be able to bring waterproof gear. Well done. You got all the answers correct. Congratulations. I definitely think you've got the hang of this. So about the next story. 3 days. Okay. All right. That means all of them for today are done. And let's do this. Well, this is going to be easy to do. I'll have this one done tomorrow, and possibly this one. All right. So that's going to be it for the Wisdom Gala, and I'll see you guys later.